This is the Guide to Georgia Outdoors. And if you couldn't tell from the title or the thumbnail, we're gonna be pitching spiders for redbreast and bluegill. And not only are we doing that, we're fishing with the Georgia Boy swamp spider, and we're fishing with the Georgia Boy himself. We're fishing with Craig, the owner of Georgia Boy Lures, and he makes these, and his son Colt, and they just love fishing. But this lure is probably the hottest lure on the market for this type of fishing right now. So I spend a day with Craig and his son, watching them, how they fish with them. And then there's two parts in this fishing video. And then I go one day by myself or with my buddy and really put it into play and caught some really good fish, had some good topwater blow ups. But I want you to stick towards the end of the video because you're gonna see some question and answers with Craig, the Georgia Boy himself, what Georgia Boy means, what these, how he kind of, his style of fishing and where he came up with this lure. So if you would, hit that subscribe button. We're wrapping up fishing season, getting ready for deer season. In fact, I was working on the deer stands a lot today. But right now we're gonna take you to a fishing trip with me and Craig, the Georgia Boy, and his son Colt, who is, by the way, as cool as the other side of the pillow. But right now we're gonna go with them, and you're gonna hear a little bit of voiceover. I'm gonna kind of give you a little play-by-play on how we fish them in that kind of style. But right now, down near Blackshear, fishing for redbreast. On this first trip, we're fishing one of Craig's favorite rivers down near Blackshear. And he fishes a little different than me. He fishes upriver, and that works out good for him because he can paddle the kayak up, and he's got his son Colt in the front, and Colt is a cold-blooded killer when it comes to fishing. So Craig's able to steer the kayak while Colt's getting in there and really targeting these redbreast. Look at that, that's why we come. Craig and his boy, that's why you come right there. Let me get a look at that thing there. Yeah, what's up? Look at that thing. That's his pretty.
Y'all, I was telling y'all about him on the way over here. Blake, Guide to Georgia Outdoors. Hit pause, subscribe right now to him. Just make sure you come back.
Dude, that is a stud. That is, wow, Colt. That boy don't play around, does he?
No, he don't cut me no slack. Good job, man.
If you're familiar with South Georgia weather, we got a lot of rain in late July, and the water was really up and the bite was slow, so Craig and Colt ended up catching a few more. I didn't catch really much, even worthy of putting on video. So after departing with them, had a great day fishing with them. A few days later, I took the swamp spider and one of my buddies, and we headed to the Canoochee River, which is my home turf. Try spider. Look, there's a limb. I'm going to find it.
I don't know how you got off.
Neither do I.
Man, there's water pouring in the hay. Right there.
A redbreast, and I'm.
Yeah.
Boy, that little bit of a breeze feels pretty dang good, don't it?
Did he?
Yep, you got me.
Hey, good.
Oh, right there.
That's a good one there, bro. That's a pretty good one, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a big old redbreast right there, son.
Pretty good one.
Oh boy, look at that. Yes, sir.
Alright, you throw it back in there and start hitting that thing. I know it's been good. I'd be willing to bet you probably. Oh, you think won't miss what I got?
Look at that. That's what we came for right there. That's why I threw that spider. I could fillet a fish like that out. Let's see if he's there again, or his buddy. I had my eye off the prize for a minute there. Wasn't paying attention. I wasn't even looking out there, and he smoked it. Hey, look. There he is. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, bigger than the first one.
Yes, sir. I have to find me something different. I know I had some, man. I had some crawfish. Some Georgia boy spiders I don't have.
I'm looking for a high quality trigger spin. These Zebcos are like a warmouth. There's a redbreast in it.
Little one. Guess shit said that about catching the small ones.
Let's see if the old bubblegum trick worm speaks the language they're looking for. Maybe they're looking for something a little bit more subtle. There he is. That was a brim.
Was it?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Let's see if I can get him with that popper. Yeah, that was old brim. There he is. Bumped it. He bumped it.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Did he see him?
Yep. There he is. Got him, boy. That's a good one, ain't it?
Yep.
Get him up, boy. Get him up.
There we go. Old bluegill. That's what you call a bird dogging him. Look at that one. Good night.
That's what we want.
Look at that. That's what you call bird dogging them. Threw it over there with the bubblegum trick worm, and knew it wasn't a bass that hit me, and immediately followed up with the swamp spider. That's a big old sucker right there, and he bumped at it about 2 times. That's why you keep one of each rigged up. Okay, that's what that means. That's what that means. That's what that means right there. Not quite. There we go. He must have got all he wanted. He must have got all he wanted. There he is. Had to just put him in there. That's a good one. Oh, he's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's a big breast.
Big female?
Yep. I barely had her hooked too. Boy, that's fun. Got him.
What?
I got a nice fish.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. You better hurry up and get him in there. I can believe you. You better tighten that drag up, buddy. He's gonna disappear on you.
Oh.
I thought, hey, that sucker jumped and missed that fish and hit the side of the
man.
boat.
Pay the tax man. Pay the tax man. As you can see, we put a lot of fish in the boat, and that swamp spider is addicting. I'm gonna tell you, I've been out here in my pond fishing with it and can't wait till next season to really get back in there and fish with it. But right now, we're gonna do some question and answer with Craig, the Georgia boy himself, and even Colt. Colt gets to answer a few questions, and you really get some insight on who they are and what they're all about.
Well, my name's Craig James, so 38 years old. I was telling Blake a few minutes ago, I feel more like 58, but you know, own Georgia Boy Lures, me and my wife, so that's what I do full time. I also got a YouTube channel, it's Georgia Boy Outdoors. It's kind of a spin-off, mostly us fishing the products we make, but some other stuff. So I got 3 kids, Alexa, Smiley, and Colt, 45, the legend with me today. So arguably maybe the best river angler of all time, but work for Georgia Outdoor News Magazine as well. So just fishing's what I love, you know, in particular South Georgia fishing, Blackwater River. So that's me. It's not a whole lot to it, Blake, you know, just simple as can be. Just love what I do, man.
So what does Georgia boy even mean?
Yeah, you know, Georgia boy, when we started the whole thing, it's the concept of how we fish. You know, that's why I wanted to keep it localized to that. So it's a Georgia boy thing. It's stuff that we throw. We're not going to produce any lures that I don't feel like are relative to Georgia, and in particular the southern part of Georgia. So, and of course they work in other states too, but it's just a mentality. It's just a Georgia boy thing.
So it's everybody.
It's
Everybody's a Georgia boy.
That's right, everybody. Yes, sir, absolutely.
And I think that might be why it resonates so well. Is everybody kind of, I'm a Georgia boy.
That's right.
I'm a Georgia boy.
We got guys, you know, man, we're shipping lures to Pennsylvania. They're fishing the same way. It's that same concept. It's just what we, you know, what we love. So.
If you had one river, one lure, and one species to fish for the rest of your life, what would it be? Man. River, lure, species. What will it be? We'll start with Craig.
I'm going Satilla River, and I'm going, of course, the swamp spider because we make it. But if I can't have a swamp spider, so I'm not being partial to what I make, it's got to be a topwater bug. Make it the middle of May, I'll take that every day rest of my life. So,
Redbreast?
Yep, Redbreast all the way.
What about you?
Satilla River, bass, and in fall.
What lure?
What lure? Buzzbait.
What color?
The Macho Manor.
Okay, Macho Man. There he is right there. Before we go too far, I'm going to show you what I've been fishing with, and I've been fishing with this Zebco Mini, just ultra, as a micro, Zebco 33 micro, and that was just one of the spiders. I fished with several ones. That one's kind of going in and out. That one was white with green legs. The one in the video was white with pink legs. They all work pretty well. Maybe there is a color that works a little bit more than the others, but for me, it was about, knock that down. For me, it was about just getting the spider in the right place at the right time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't bought any lures from Georgia Boy, they're all over the place in Southeast Georgia. Go check those out. You're gonna be really, you know, they got all kinds of buzz baits. They've got spinners, they've got the spiders, good quality stuff. Craig makes them himself right there at his home right there in South Georgia. Go check out his channel, Georgia Boy Outdoors. He really loves fishing, and if you like just good, honest fishing, him and Colt, go check out their channel. If you would hit the subscribe button on this channel, really helps the video out, helps out with the future content. We're gonna be doing a lot more hunting coming up really soon. But if you would hit that subscribe button until the next one, this has been the unofficial, no doubt incomplete guide, Georgia Outdoors.